the Hawkeye Sports Network from Learfield, Hawkeye Volleyball is brought to you by Iowa Corn. You might think Iowa just grows corn, but the truth is corn grows Iowa. Brought to you by Iowa's corn farmers of the Iowa Corn Growers Association and the Iowa Corn Promotion Board. Wellmark, you're listening to healthy coverage of the Iowa Hawkeyes from Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield, University of Iowa Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives, and by Homewood Suites and Home 2. Hawk fans, experience your home away from home at Coralville's finest all-suite hotels. Now live, this is Hawkeye Volleyball.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Extreme Arena and another night of Hawkeye Volleyball. As tonight, Iowa plays host to the Maryland Terrapins. Just finishing, or actually just starting the Iowa starting lineups. Iowa went 5 sets last night, lost to Rutgers. Maryland went 3 sets. With Nebraska. Nebraska, not a nice host, swept the Terrapins last night. This is a rematch from last Saturday night as Iowa took on the Terrapins in College Park, where Maryland came away as 4-set winners. Maryland had a good night from the service line. Maryland ran off 11 service aces to just 2 service errors. Hit 244, and that was enough for the 4-set win over the Hawks, as Maryland at that time went to 4-6 in conference with a loss to the loss to Nebraska now fell to 4-7, 14-9 overall. Iowa 8-15, still looking for that first win in conference. Iowa will face looks like the same starting lineup that they faced last week in College Park. Sam Schnitta, Lily Gunter is the libero, Jonna Spahn, Sydney Dowler, Eva Rohrbach, Sam Sire, and Anastasia Russ for the Terrapins. And Iowa will use the same new starting lineup they used last night. Natalie Morovic, Delaney McSweeney, Caitlin Butner, Anna Davis on the right side, Kaya Mateo playing all the way around, hitting in the front, setting in the back, and Rosa Vesti is your middle. Sydney Dennis is the libero for the Hawkeyes again. She's in the black uniform. Hawkeyes wearing white. Red uniforms for the Terrapins. I did not see what Lily Gunter had on, so she's hiding in the team huddle there, so we'll get a look at that in a minute. Sam Schnitta had 13 kills against Iowa last week, 667 hitting percentage, so 13 kills on 18 attempts. The right side was fantastic. The transfer in from Ole Miss. The Hawks slowed down Sam Sire a bit, 8 kills. She hit .097. Iowa was led by their 2 outsides. Natalie Morovic had a great all-around match, 13 kills, 5 ace serves, 4 digs and a block. Caitlin Butner had 11 kills, hit .385 for the Hawks. Really nice job there. And they served her like crazy, so she really had to work there. Came up with 9 digs as well. But the Hawks just struggled with some passing, had a hard time running offense. And so the outsides got a lot of swings. And that's part of the way the lineup change came about, is now they'll have 3 hitters in the front row at all times. That'll give them that chance to, even out of system, will be able to maybe get the ball to some different places, give them a chance to still run some offense and still terminate. Last night they had a hard time doing that as Rutgers outdug the Hawkeyes 96-66. So 96 digs in the 5-set match for Rutgers. Jonna Spahn back, and she'll get this match started. Floats it over in front of Dennis. Ace serve, boy. That looks really familiar from last Saturday night. See if the Hawks make the adjustment. Sid did take a step up. Jonna Spahn goes it, overpass. Ooh, Hawks catch a break there. Russ tries to 2-hand dunk it and instead slams it in the net. As even at her 6'5" frame, it got a little bit over top of her. And that was the story last week again, 11 ace serves. But of those even without the aces, the Hawks had a number of overpasses which led directly to points. Hawks get away with one there, tied at 1. Natalie Moravec to serve. Knocks it over, good ball there. Right side attack coming, Sam Schnitt, boy. And that was, Hawks saw a ton of that. 2-1 Maryland, Gunter back to serve. The Hawks will have to do a better job slowing her down. Gunter knocks it over. Buettner, bad pass. Mateo pushes it out, back to Buettner. High off the hands, dug up. That was Spawn. Dowler outside. Sire tips. A great spot there. She tipped it over the Davis Vesti block for her first kill. 3-1 Turtles. Gunter hops forward and fires it into the net. As I mentioned, Maryland just had 2 of those last week, so halfway to their total. Rosa Vesti back to serve. Delaney McSweeney heads into the front row. Sydney Dennis heads over to the bench to take a quick break. Vesti fires it over. Good ball, it goes outside. Sire off the net, finds the corner and scores. Hit right down the line to the 1 spot. She's just going right over the top of the block. 4-2. Vesti out, Dennis in. Aaron Engel to serve. Floats it over right in front of Dennis. Another ace serve. 5-2 Maryland. Engel comes right back at her again. Much better pass this time. Mateo, the slide to Davis, off the tape. Dug up. Dowler pushes it right side. It's tipped over. Dennis is there. Mateo in a good spot. Pushes it middle to McSweeney and scores. 5-3 now on the McSweeney kill. The Hawks' first kill of the match. Ortega heads in. Anna Davis heads to the bench. Ortega hops forward and floats it over. Sire has to play it, pushes it behind her on Rohrbach, but Dennis digs it. Ortega, middle to McSweeney. Good dig there, that was Gunter. Outside Sire, big swing off the block. Dennis is there. Ortega, behind her to Mateo. Through the block and scores. Mateo was good in her hitting debut last night. 8 kills on 25 swings. She hit .240. She's actually just 2 kills away from a triple-double last night. 5-4 now, Ortega again. Floats that one off the tape. Great serve, but a great play. Outside Sire, big swing. Dug high in the middle by Moravec. Ortega outside Buettner. Chicken wing. Ortega dumps and scores. No, ball's dug up on a pancake. Sire rolls it over. McSweeney gets it over. That ball's still in the air. Buettner tips it right back. Gunter again, it's up in the air. Platformed over, what a scramble. Moravec. Ortega, McSweeney. Dug up again. Sire tips it over into the donut. What a play there from Maryland, and they win the scramble point. Sire with 3 early kills. Great job there. That one wasn't the big, powerful swing, but just well positioned. She's back to serve now. Knocks it over. Moravec takes it. Ortega platform. Buettner off the net. Dug by Gunter. Good ball. Slide. Blocked. Rohrbach's blocked by Buettner and McSweeney. 6-5. Buettner heads to the bench. Urquhart heads in. She'll serve. Urquhart, strong serve. That, nope. Sire will play it up in the air. Off the net, rolled over. Dennis, good ball to Ortega in the middle. Outside, Moravec has to tip though. That finds the floor. First kill for Moravec. We're tied at 6. Urquhart, strong serve again. Good pass this time, though. Outside. Big swing, and that's a point. Give that one to Layla Ivy. Strong swing there. 7-6. Maryland retakes the lead. Eva Rohrbach, the freshman from San Diego, now back to serve. Hops it forward, pounds it. Dennis, good ball there. Ortega, McSweeney, scores. Big swing for Dill. Vesti comes in. Dennis comes in for McSweeney to serve. Long, high serve. Sire, high in the middle of the court. Outside, Ivy. Big swing off the block. Urquhart, middle of the floor. Ortega. Morovic. Dug by Gunter. Into the bench. Hawks take their first lead, 8-7. It is Taylor Swift night tonight. I tried to look at the library of music to learn stuff, and I failed miserably, but I'm going to hear a lot of Taylor Swift music between points. Dennis, good serve. Back row from Sire, tipped. Dennis diving one-handed. Ortega behind her to Mateo. High off the block and over Sire's head. Hawks have a 2-point lead, 9-7. Hawks had good balance last night. This rotation, they got stuck in every once in a while. Now they're stuck in it for a good reason. Good pass there. Dowler, Ivy, blocked, scores. Mateo and Vesti, the two freshmen, team up. 10-7 Hawks. A couple blocks here in the early going for the Hawks. Last place in the Big Ten in blocks. It's a big, good, positive change. Overpass, Vesti. Scores on the overpass. Dowler was there, put up good hands, but Vesti gets the kill. 11-7 Hawks. Adam Hughes calls timeout. Strong bounce for the Hawks as they've now scored 5 straight, lead 11-7. Hawkeye Hoops returns to the Heartland. Tony Perkins leads the Hawks onto the big stage of Carver Hawkeye Arena. Coach McCaffrey brings back 3 starters and welcomes an array of instant impact players. Plan your trip to Carver. Visit HawkeyeSports.com or call 1-800-IA-HAWKS. So the Hawks here on the Extreme Arena started a little slow, but nice bounce back. Got it moving the right direction. As they got going, we glance at the stats so far. Again, what you're seeing is the balance of this 6-2 offense. Morovic with 2, McSweeney with 2, Mateo with 2, Rosa Vesti has 1. As the Hawks hitting .467 so far. Sam Sire has 3 for the Terrapins. But Iowa holding Maryland to 118 hitting right now. They do have 2 ace serves, so the Hawks will want to clean that up. A couple digs for Lily Gunter and Alex McGillivray. 5 digs so far for Sydney Dennis. And the Hawks again with 2 blocks so far. McSweeney, Buechner, Vesti, and Mateo. We are on Big Ten tonight, so we'll have a little bit longer timeouts than normal. We had a big long discussion of how this was going to work on in pregame with the down ref. He's ready. He's waiting for the thumbs up. I wonder if I could confuse him by throwing him the thumbs up, but he's very specifically waiting. And he now has the all clear signal. Out of the timeout, Hawks on a 5-0 run, lead the first set 11-7. Sydney Dennis at the line. Knocks the big high floater over. Gunter steps in. Dowler dumps it over. Ortega gets it in the air, but hits the antenna. First kill for Dowler. Schnitta back in. McGillivray heads to the bench. That'll put Dowler back to the service line. 11-8. Smart play from the setter there to stop the Hawkeye run. Dowler hops forward, knocks it over. Urquhart, good pass. Ortega outside. Good power tip there from Mateo, but doesn't score. Or I'm sorry, from Morovic, but doesn't score. That ball goes over from Ortega. Russ punches it over. Mateo digs outside, but well behind Moravec. Hawks catch a break. Dowler put hands on it and deflected it. Sire then hit it with two hands, was called for double contact, so give Moravec the kill. 12-8. Kaya Mateo now to serve. Mateo, good strong serve. Gunter, good pass. Schnitta tips it over. And Moravec's down, she's hurt. She's gonna be all right. She and Mateo collided. 12-9, good kill there from Schnitta on the left side. She tipped it over the block on the left pin. Spawn back in. She'll serve. She aced to start the match. Knocks that one over. Overpass from Dennis. Sire knocks it right down. I said this in Maryland last week. The back line just needs to move up. Make Maryland serve hard at them. Because they just haven't done that. Everything's been a change-up. Same thing. Urquhart, great pass. Mateo, slide, Davis. Little behind her, through the block and scores. Timing wasn't great, but Sire and Russ couldn't get the block. 13-10 Hawks. Urquhart out, Buettner in, Moravec back to serve. Moravec hops forward, fires it. Gunter, middle of the court, outside to Sire. Big swing through the block. Dennis diving play. Mateo gets it up in the air. Buettner, good power tip, deep line. Dowler, right side, Schnitta through the block and scores. Vesti was late out there, couldn't close the block. Schnitta took advantage of the seam. 13-11, Gunter to serve. Gunter, big high floater. Dennis, in the middle of the court. Mateo outside, behind Buettner, chops it down. Dowler, double contact. Sire did a good job on self-defense to get the ball up in the air, but it kind of caught Dowler a little off guard, even though it was high. She really just had to all of a sudden stop moving her feet, lost her rhythm in double contact. 14-11, Rosa Vesti back to serve. Freshman had a strong game last night, 5 kills, 3 assists, and 3 ace serves. And she gets an ace serve as that ball hits the tape and rolls over. 15-11, Hawks' first ace of the night. Maybe a little higher this time, Rosie. Tried the exact same serve, but this one ricochets back onto the Hawkeye side. 15-12. Erin Engel back to serve. Dennis, good pass. Mateo, slide. Davis has to tip it, though. Dug up by, that was Rohrbach. Sire well off the net, finds the back line. Good swing there from Sire, 15-13. Hawks held her in check last week. She already has a handful here halfway through the first set. Engel again, floats that one. More of a good ball. Mateo out. McSweeney. Good one-handed dig there. Gunter has room, and it's powered over. Dennis, Mateo, McSweeney. Dug by Gunter again. Outside to Sire. Tipped. And Mateo can't get there. 15-14. Three straight for Maryland. Engel, Dennis, Mateo, good put now behind Buettner. She has to just chop it over. Good ball in the middle of the floor. Dowler, Sire, Dennis is there. Mateo plants her feet. Good ball to Buettner. Scores. 16-14. Davis will head to the bench. Ortega will head in. McGillivray comes in for Engel in the back row. 16-14, that's Buechner's first kill. 9 good swings. Finally got one. Ortega, big high floater. Dowler on the slide. Blocked, but out of bounds. Rohrbach gets the kill, 16-15. Hawkeye block was there. Sire now will serve. Good strong serve. Dennis, not a great pass. Ortega, Buechner off the net. Rolls it long. Hawkeye's first hitting error. We're tied at 16. Sire spins it. Good strong flat serve. Dennis, Ortega, middle to McSweeney, blocked. Rohrbach with a block, 17-16 Maryland. Timeout, Coach Barnes. Hawk fans, experience your home away from home at Coralville's finest all-suite hotels. Homewood Suites and Home to Suites by Hilton each offer guests spacious suites, complimentary breakfast, 24-hour fitness center, pool, hot tub, guest laundry, and convenient locations. Let their warm and friendly staff take care of you and your family when you visit Hawkeye Country. Another 3-0 run for Maryland has given them the 17-16 lead as Iowa started the match with 10 straight kills, now have 2 straight hitting errors. One went long, one with a block. And see how Iowa responds now. 6 kills for Sam Sire, 3 for Sam Schnitta. As Maryland up to hitting .321 now. 10 for the Hawks, give 3 to Natalie Morovic, 2 to Delaney McSweeney, 2 to Kaya Mateo. As the Hawks hitting .296. A couple aces for Maryland to be Jonna Spawn and Aaron Engel. 1 from Rosa Vesti for the Hawks. 4 digs for Jonna Spawn, 3 for Alex McGillivray, 3 for Lily Gunter. Hawks are led with Sydney Dennis with 7. Couple blocks for the Hawkeyes and 1 triple block there scored for Maryland. In case you were wondering, Allison is Taylor Swift's middle name. I was 0 days old when I learned that, so here we go. Or today's year old. Good serve at Dennis, bad pass. Ortega can't chase it down, ace serve. The 3rd ace serve. All at the Hawkeye libero so far. 18-16 Maryland. Right back at her. Better pass. Ortega outside Buechner. Dug up by, that was Gunter. Good ball. Ivy off the net. Rolls it over. Dug by Morovic. Ortega, McSweeney. Good dig again. Ivy, big swing. Morovic can't get there. 19-16 Maryland. Right now the Maryland defense has an answer. Hawkeyes running decent offense, but the back row for Maryland in place. Sire, good serve. Dennis, bad pass. Ortega outside Buechner, big swing. Oh, Hawks catch a break. Rohrbach was in the net as Gunter had that dig. 19-17 Maryland. Buechner heads to the bench. Urquhart heads to the service line. Mickey fires it down the line. That ball's tight. Dowler. Ivy tips. Mateo solo block. Kaya Mateo hung there. McSweeney jumped with Dowler. Had to because she's a front row setter, so she was right there to contest. Left Mateo one-on-one with Ivy. And the freshman wins this battle. Hawks back to within 1, 19-18. Urquhart right down the line. Great pass though. Slide. And what position tip there from Rohrbach as she took it in an unusual slide position. Just took her right hand, pushed it to the outside of the court, and hit that 4 spot perfectly just over the net. Rohrbach will check out. Zoe Huang will check in. She'll serve. 20-18. Maryland leads here in the first. Good serve, more of it, good pass. Ortega all the way to Mateo. Huang with the dig. Outside, Ivy tips. Ortega gets it. Urquhart, good hands. Outside to Moravec. Big swing off the block. Dug by Sire. Dowler. Russ. Anastasia Russ gives Maryland a 21-18 lead. Coach Barnes will use his last time out. Hawkeye fans, you can drive your team to a win this season by filling up with unleaded 88 with quick rewards at any Quick-Star location. Fuel up with 8 gallons or more of unleaded 88 and you'll automatically be entered for a chance to win great prize packs throughout the season. Quick-Star, proud partner of Hawkeye Volleyball. Okay, the trivia question now. How tall is Taylor Swift? Basically, your choices run from 5'9" to 6 foot, going in 1-inch increments. 5'11" to all of you listening out there that had that number, you are a winner. Check in at your kitchen for your local prize pack. 21-18, Maryland leads the first set. 15 kills for Maryland, just an outstanding offensive run for them so far. Hawks making them earn it, but Maryland doing it so far. 6 for Sam Sire, 6 for Sam Schnitta still. I'm sorry, 3 for Sam Schnitta still. 2 for Layla Ivy, 2 for Eva Rohrbach. Sid Dowler's dished out 12 assists, 3 ace serves for Maryland. So you combine 15 kills and 3 aces. Maryland has really earned their points for the most part. 4 digs from Gunter, McGillivray, and Spawn. 7 digs for Sydney Dennis, 3 kills for Natalie Moravec. Rosa Vesti has the Hawkeye ace serve. Kaya Mateo has a solo block and a block assist. Zoe Huang to serve, knocks it over at Moravec. Decent ball. Ortega behind her to Mateo, not a great ball. They're able to get that in the air. Sire platforms it, it's over. Urquhart, good ball. Ortega gives a great ball to McSweeney and she slams it home, 21-19. Rohrbach in, Rohrbach out, Gunter in for Maryland. Vesti in, McSweeney out. Sydney Dennis to serve for the Hawks. Floats it over. Gunter, good ball. Outside, Ivy, dug by Dennis. Ortega to Mateo, blocked but covered. All the way across to Moravec, has to tip. Ivy's there. Back row Sire catches the back line. 22-19, Sire with 7. Dowler now will serve for the Terrapins. Ace serve on Sydney Dennis. 23-19. Dowler, same spot, same result. 24-19. Set point Maryland. Floats it out of this time. Same basic result. 25-19, Maryland takes set 1. Maryland takes that one, 25-19. Teams will switch sides, and we'll take a break. You are watching, listening to Hawkeye Volleyball from Learfield, presented by Quick-Star.
The silly moments, the proud moments, even the hard moments. They're what make life remarkable. And they're why Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield is here for every moment. Committed to making healthcare better, more affordable, with more choices for care. and service and coverage that give you peace of mind no matter what comes your way. So you can show up for every tender moment, every brave moment, and every wouldn't miss it for the world moment, knowing that Blue is here for you. Go to Walmart.com/every moment to find a plan right for you.
To anyone passing through our state, fields and fields of corn might be what they see. But the people who call Iowa home know it's so much more. Corn is ethanol, a homegrown, renewable fuel. Corn is delicious pork, beef, poultry, and dairy. Corn is in 4,000 products we rely on every day. So yeah, our highway views are full of corn, and we're proud of it. Because corn grows Iowa. Show your support for Iowa corn farmers at iowacorn.org/fan of corn. To anyone passing through our state, fields and fields of corn might be what they see. But the people who call Iowa home know it's so much more. Corn is ethanol, a homegrown, renewable fuel. Corn is delicious pork, beef, poultry, and dairy. Corn is in 4,000 products we rely on every day. So yeah, our highway views are full of corn, and we're proud of it. Because corn grows Iowa. Show your support for Iowa corn farmers at iowacorn.org/fan of corn.
Welcome back to Extreme Arena. John Evans here. Maryland takes set one, 25-19. What state is Taylor Swift originally from? Virginia, Texas, Tennessee, or Pennsylvania? I believe it was Pennsylvania. When did she release her first album? September 2005. Forget it. You don't care about that. Maryland took set one, 25-19. And the way they did it has kind of caused an Iowa lineup change. Sydney Dennis struggled in serve receive there. Maryland had 6 aces. Unfortunately, they're all going to be charged against Sydney Dennis. So Michelle Urquhart at the break went and changed jersey tops. She will now be the Hawkeye libero. And so it'll be interesting to see the switch that the Hawkeyes make there. As far as Caitlin Buettner had Michelle Urquhart as her back row player, so we'll see what change is affected there with Urquhart now being the libero. Maryland comes out hot though. Ends up hitting .333 with 16 kills. Sam Sire had 7. Leads everybody. Iowa hit .278. But really just couldn't consistently slow down the Maryland offense. Did okay at the beginning, and then Maryland really turned it up. But the 3 ace serves from Sydney Dowler, 6 total, was just too much for the Hawkeyes to overcome. And Natalie Morovic will serve to get us started here in set 2. Again, this is a little bit of a replay from last Saturday night. Maryland had 11 ace serves to just 2 errors. Morovic, good strong serve. Sire, decent pass there. Middle attack off the block, scores. Russ gets the first point. Let's see if this Hawkeye lineup can return Gunter's serve. No need, she hits it in the net. Second service error for Maryland. That'll send Urquhart to the bench. McSweeney's into the front row. Rosa Vesti back to serve. She has the 1 Hawkeye ace. Also has the 1 Hawkeye service error, but that's a good ball. Schnitta tips. Boy, just hits it right in the donut. Everybody's late to react. 2-1 Maryland. Schnitta heads to the bench. Erin Engel comes in to serve for her. Engel hops forward, fires it over, middle of the floor. Mateo pushes it outside. It's tight. Buettner left hand finds the campfire there. Nice job. Not a great ball. Buettner adjusts with the left hand. Davis out, Ortega in. McGillivray in, Engel out for Maryland. Buettner with 3, but boy, she's had to work. Ortega, good strong serve. Gunter, great pass. Dowler, slide, tipped over. And again, Hawkeye defense can't get there as Rohrbach puts it right over top of the block into the void behind. Ivy comes in, Spawn goes out, Sire to serve, 3-2 Maryland. Fires a good flat serve, ace serve. That one was at Moravec. Every ace serve so far has dropped in front of the Hawkeye back line. Sire. Good pass that time from Moravec. She dumps it over. Caught Ivy in transition. Ivy was already moving out to the right side to block. Ortega kill, makes it 4-3. Caitlin Buettner now back to serve. Buettner floats it right down the line. Sire well off the net. Dowler pushes it out to Ivy. Big swing. Hawkeye back row can't handle it. 5-3. Russ comes back in. Rohrbach to serve. Gunter will have a quick break. Harley Cole will come in to play the back row for Caitlin Buettner. Rohrbach pops forward, fires it right at her. Good ball from Cole. Right side, Mateo has to tip. Pancaked up by the middle, great job. And Maryland lets it bounce. McGillivray was right there, kept backpedaling. She thought Sire might swing at it. We'll see how that gets scored. Might end up being a Mateo kill, but boy, that's a mental error on the Maryland side. Urquhart, good strong serve. Sire, good pass. Dowler. Russ tips. Mateo's there. Ortega steps in. Good ball out to Moravec. Blocked off the Hawkeye, off Moravec. So give the block to Dowler and Russ. 6-4 Maryland. They did give Mateo the kill on the previous play, so she has 3 now. Dowler back to serve. Good flat serve. Cole, good pass. Ortega. Dug up by Schnitta. Dowler all the way out. Ivy. Ortega gets it in the air. Urquhart. Good ball. Moravec tips. Into the campfire. Dowler one hands. Schnitta tips. What a spot. That was a beautifully placed tip there. Schnitta came up with the left hand, put it into the 2 spot. Right near the net. And got the point. That is 5 kills on 5 swings for Sam Schnitta. Dowler, right at Moravec. Ortega, good ball out to Moravec. Good sharp cross there. Nat hit it inside the block for her 4th kill. Davis comes in for Ortega. Kaya Mateo will head back to serve. Kaya sends it over at Ivy. Dowler, back row Sire. Moravec block was just a little late sealing it up. 8-5 Maryland. Spawn will serve. Hops forward, floats it in front of Urquhart. Mateo one hand, Vesti through the block and scores. Great set there from Kaya Mateo. And a good strong swing from Rosa Vesti as she pounded it off Russ and scored. 8-6. Cole goes out, Buettner comes into the front row. Natalie Moravec will be back to serve. Moravec into the net. 9-6 Maryland. Russ goes out, Rohrbach comes back in. Lily Gunter heads to the service line. Floats it over. Drops it in front of Buechner. That's another ace serve for Maryland, 10-6. 8 so far tonight. Floats that one again. Mateo. Buechner with no block, couldn't put it down. Vesti dunks it in the net. Great dig from Sydney Dowler, as that was a hitting line swing for Buechner. And Dowler was able to dig it up. It was an overpass, but got away with it. 11-6 Maryland. Another short serve. Urquhart, Mateo, Davis. Into the crowd from Spawn. She couldn't control it. 11-7. Hawks need a run. Rosa Vesti, Sire, Dowler, Schnitta. Kill. 6 kills on 6 swings. After 13 kills and hitting .667. I'm not going to do the math on her hitting percentage, but let's just go with it's really, really good against the Hawks this season. Might be in that .750 range. Angle, another drop serve, and yet another ace. That one bounced off McSweeney as the Hawkeye back line just haven't made an adjustment yet. Same spot. Good pass. Mateo. McSweeney blocked. Maryland leads 14-7. Coach Barnes not going to call timeout. Same spot. And another ace serve for Maryland. That's 10. It's 15-7, and that's the media timeout as the teams will head to their bench. University of Iowa Healthcare has the game plan for your same-day healthcare needs. If you need treatment for a common illness or minor injury, visit one of several UI Quick Care or Urgent Care locations throughout the Iowa City Cedar Rapids corridor. Their care and expertise will help you get back in the game. UI Healthcare is proud to sponsor your Iowa Hawkeyes. Not even really sure at this point what to say about what I've seen. Maryland hitting .409 as a team. 22 kills, 4 errors. 10 ace serves to 2 errors. Just been completely dominant and really doing almost anything they want with the Hawks. Hawks hitting .271, 18 kills. Have 3 blocks, but Maryland's just been able to run better offense and stay in system. And again, just looks like a replay of what I saw last Saturday night in College Park, Maryland. The Hawkeyes made a good adjustment last week in the 3rd set. See if maybe they can make an adjustment a little quicker, a little earlier. Because right now the two, boy, you've got Sam Sire and Sam Schnitta. So the Sam show hitting .700 for Maryland. 14 kills, 20 attempts, no errors. Iowa does okay with everybody not named Sam, but unfortunately, Sydney Dowler's kind of figured that out. She keeps pushing the ball out to either pin. Or in the case of Sam Sire, she's also done it to her in the back row. Angle again. Moravec off the net. Mateo, big long platform. Sharp cross misses wide, 16-7. Angle, long. Ortega heads to serve. Anna Davis heads to the bench. Maryland doubling up the Hawkeyes here, 16-8 in set 2. They took the first, 25-19. Ortega at Gunter, good ball. Dowler, poorly timed. McSweeney back to the Hawkeye side. Ortega, Urquhart, good hands. Mateo, that ball was going to be in, but a great dig from Spawn outside. Hawks finally dig. Oh, good tip there from Buettner. Dowler takes a hard swing and scores. I was going to say the Hawks finally dug Sire. But then Dowler goes up and takes a rip at it. She went over on 2. Sam Sire now back to serve. 17-8. Morovic overpass. Ivy. Morovic was able to get that up in the air, but Hawks couldn't play it. It's 18-8. Coach Barnes looking down at his bench, just trying to find something here. Sire, right down the line. Buettner overpass. Rohrbach pounds it. McSweeney was heads up, tried to get her hands up and block it, but unfortunately the block just went out of bounds. Gabby Deary will come in for Caitlin Buettner. 19-8. Sire goes at Morovic. That ball's pushed over as McSweeney was blocked, but the Hawks kept it alive. Ivy finishes it. 20-8. Coach Barnes will go ahead and use his first time out of the set. Here in Iowa, we grow corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa. Corn benefits the entire state. It feeds our livestock, nourishes our families, and provides homegrown, clean-burning fuel for our vehicles. Thank you, Iowa's corn farmers. 20-8, Maryland leads set 2. Take a quick glance around the Big Ten. Illinois upsets Purdue 3-1. Michigan State upsets Penn State. Comes from behind, wins sets 4 and 5, winning at 18-16 in the 5th to win the match 3-2. Nebraska, after 2 relatively close sets against Rutgers, leads the third 17-4. As Nebraska will look to complete the sweep there. As Nebraska has played outstanding volleyball this year, getting the big win last Saturday night against Wisconsin in the 1-2 matchup. Maryland hitting .431 on the match right now. 26 kills, 51 attempts, just 4 hitting errors. Iowa hitting .231, 18 kills on 52 tries with 6 errors. But 10 ace serves for Maryland with 3 errors to just 1 ace and 3 errors for the Hawks. Sire, bad pass. McSweeney, good hands. Deary misses long. Pretty good hands, pretty good set from McSweeney. Deary off the net though, just couldn't top spin it in. Sire, Morovic, good ball. Ortega, McSweeney. Got diving play from Gunter. Ivy, high off the hands, dug by Urquhart. Ortega, Deary, off the block, back onto the Hawkeye side. That's Dowler and Rohrbach. (22-8). Sire, Morovic, Ortega. Mateo's dug by Sire. Dowler, Rohrbach. That's actually over for the Hawks. Wasn't pretty, but it got over. Ivy scores. 23-8. Sire. Morovic, decent ball. Ortega, McSweeney misses. 24-8. When I say misses, I mean literally. Didn't just misconnected. Was a little too high to hit her hand. Hard to miss 6-7. Sire floats that one over. Morovic, good ball. Ortega, McSweeney, long. Maryland ends on a 9-0 run, wins the set 25-8. And now lead the match 2-0. We will have the extended halftime here as the teams will switch ends again. Maryland leading 2-0. You are listening to Hawkeye Volleyball from Learfield, presented by Quickstar.
The silly moments, the proud moments, even the hard moments, they're what make life remarkable. And they're why Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield is here for every moment. Committed to making healthcare better, more affordable, with more choices for care. And service and coverage that give you peace of mind no matter what comes your way. So you can show up for every tender moment, every brave moment, and every wouldn't miss it for the world moment, knowing that Blue is here for you. Go to wellmark.com/every moment to find a plan right for you.
To anyone passing through our state, fields and fields of corn might be what they see. But the people who call Iowa home know it's so much more. Corn is ethanol, a homegrown, renewable fuel. Corn is delicious pork, beef, poultry, and dairy. Corn is in 4,000 products we rely on every day. So yeah, our highway views are full of corn, and we're proud of it. Because corn grows Iowa. Show your support for Iowa corn farmers at iowacorn.org/fan of corn.
Our mission at Oak Knoll is to provide exceptional retirement living and health services through life care. I'm Steve Rowe, CEO. We are a not-for-profit life plan community and have served the Iowa City area for 57 years. Oak Knoll is located near University of Iowa hospitals and clinics, Kinnick Stadium, Carver Hawkeye Arena, Hancher Auditorium, and downtown Iowa City. Visit our website at oakknoll.com to learn more. We're a proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Go Hawks!
I'm Ingrid Lizarraga, breast surgeon at the University of Iowa Holden Comprehensive Cancer Center, the state's only NCI-designated cancer center. Here, we look beyond just the type of cancer you have to discover the molecular details of the disease. We have teams dedicated to each cancer type, with treatments and trials you won't find anywhere else in Iowa. Go to uihc.org/cancer.
Our mission at Oak Knoll is to provide exceptional retirement living and health services through life care. I'm Steve Rowe, CEO. We are a not-for-profit life plan community and have served the Iowa City area for 57 years. Oak Knoll is located near University of Iowa hospitals and clinics, Kinnick Stadium, Carver Hawkeye Arena, Hancher Auditorium, and downtown Iowa City. Visit our website at oakknoll.com to learn more. We're a proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Go Hawks!
I'm Ingrid Lizarraga, breast surgeon at the University of Iowa Holden Comprehensive Cancer Center, the state's only NCI-designated cancer center. Here, we look beyond just the type of cancer you have to discover the molecular details of the disease. We have teams dedicated to each cancer type, with treatments and trials you won't find anywhere else in Iowa. Go to uihc.org/cancer.
Hawk fans, be sure to visit and connect with the official local business partners of the Iowa Hawkeyes, the hotel at Kirkwood Center, Iowa's premier luxury hotel, the Jill Armstrong team with Skogman Realty, the area's premier realtor, the hotel at Kirkwood Center, a AAA 4-diamond luxury property located just a few minutes from the Eastern Iowa Airport and downtown Cedar Rapids. Whether you're visiting for business or pleasure, the hotel is happy to welcome you. To make reservations, visit thehotelatKirkwood.com or call 877-751-5111.
Welcome back to Extreme Arena. I'm John Evans. Maryland cruise control here through 2 sets, 25-19 in the first, 25-8 in the second. if my buddy Reagan Coyle were here tonight, we'd be talking a lot about right now is gut check time for the Hawkeyes. This isn't about how good you can play volleyball. It's how much pride do you have, how much heart do you have, how much willingness do you have to play for the jersey, for the person next to you, all of those fun things that sound like cliches or platitudes or pick your word, but after the way that last set ended, that's where we're at right now. Is a little bit of want to. Hawks will make an adjustment. Harley Cole will be the libero this set. Michelle Urquhart has the usual white jersey back on. I'm sorry, Harley Cole has the black jersey on. Michelle Urquhart has her white jersey back on. Hawkeyes break the huddle now. 14 kills from the Sams, Schnitta and Sire. 4 from Morovic, 3 from McSweeney, 3 from Butner, 3 from Mateo. Hawks getting out dug 26-20, out blocked 3.5 to 3, out aced 10 to 1, out killed 27 to 18. If you want to know how the Hawkeye night's going, that's about sums it up. Jonna Spawn will start the third set by hitting it into the net. All right. So the Hawkeye change is Michelle Urquhart staying into the front row. She'll be the outside as Natalie Morovic goes back to serve. She floats it over. Gunter, good ball. Dowler, middle, blocked. Rosa Vesti gets the block on Russ. 2-0 Hawks. Morovic pops forward right down the line. Ace serve. Dropped it in front of Spawn. Nat had 5 aces as the Hawks went on a 10-0 run last Saturday night to win the third set. Morovic floats that one over. Dowler, right side, Schnitta, tipped. Davis in the air. Mateo, Urquhart, blocked. So the good news is the Hawks dug Schnitta. Bad news is Schnitta and Rohrbach then blocked Urquhart 3-1. Gunter back to serve. Big high floater, Cole off the net. Mateo, Urquhart misses wide. Maryland right back in it. Gunter floats it. Morovic, good ball to Mateo. Vesti off the block but dug up. Dowler, middle, tipped over. Mateo diving play. Cole gets it. Urquhart off the net. Boy, catches a break there. Hit it right down the line, but off the tape. Bumped into the line. Fooled Dowler and gets the kill. Hey, right now if you're the Hawks, you'll take every good break you can get. (4-2) Vesti to serve. Knocks it over, good ball, Dowler. Outside, Sire off the hands. Mateo, good dig. Vesti steps in, pushes it out to Davis. Off the hands, the ball's in the air, Gunter. Rohrbach platforms it over. Mateo, dug up by Spawn. Sire tips, Mateo's there easy. Back row, Morovic. Good tip, but dug up. Sire. Oh, Hawks are in the net. Vesti with a great dig on Sire. But Davis was in the net. 4-3, Hawks still lead. Engel back to serve. She's got 3 aces tonight, but she pounds that one in the net. 5-3. Ortega comes in, Davis heads to the bench. Engel heads out, McGillivray heads in. Ortega pops it off the tape. Rohrbach, Dowler, Sire, big high roll. Morovic, Mateo from the right side. Ortega gets it. McSweeney tries to slam it, but it's blocked. I'm sorry, it was dug up. And then ball fell over on Maryland's side, and Sire was able to get the kill off the McSweeney block. 5-4, Sire with 10 now, first to double digits. She'll serve. Knocks it at Morovic. Ortega has to platform it. Urquhart scores. Good swing off, out of system for Mickey. She'll go back to serve. Hawks by 2, 6-4. Good strong serve. Sire, great pass though. Rohrbach hits Cole in the chest, but it couldn't get it directed up in the air. Poorly timed there from Maryland, but Rohrbach stuck with it. Was able to drive it home. Rohrbach switches sides, heads back over to the one spot to serve. She'll try to tie it up for Maryland. Fires it over at Morovic. Off the net, Ortega, hands to Morovic. Blocked, Morovic covers herself. Ortega, back row to Urquhart. Good sharp cross, that's an overpass. Morovic scores. (7-5). McSweeney goes out, Rosavesti comes in, Harley Cole heads to the service line. Hops forward, floats it over. Sire, great ball. Middle, block back. Gunter, good cover. Outside, Ivy, block, catches the line. Kaya Mateo with a block, 8-5 Hawks. Harley Cole checks Coach Barnes' sign. Runs it forward, knocks it over. Ball's tight, Dowler outside, Ivy catches the back line. Hawks were in the net anyway, 8-6. Dowler to serve. 25 assists tonight, 3 aces. Ortega one hand. Morovic punches. Oh, Russ with an emphatic block. Instead of just kind of sticking her hands up, she aggressively attacked it, pushed it, the tip shot back, and ended up going over the Hawkeye defense. 8-7. Hawks still lead. Dowler. Ace serve. She does something that the Hawkeyes aren't seeing. That is her 4th ace. Cole. Ortega gets called for a back row setter as the ball flipped off her hand and went over the net. All of a sudden, Maryland 4 points in a row, lead 9-8. Now, Dowler's career high was 2 in aces. She has 4 tonight. Good pass that time from Cole. Right side, Mateo. Blocked, covered. But two Hawks, Mateo and Ortega, both go after it and lose track of it. 10-8. Ball was an easy cover for either one. And when either one, it turned into neither one. Great serve from Dowler. Ortega does everything she can to get it in the air. Mateo rolls it. Gunter gets it. Right side, Schnitta through the block, scores. Timeout, Coach Barnes. It's 11-8 Maryland. And what looked promising in the beginning slowly slipped away. Might not even be slowly slipped away for the Hawks. It quickly slipped away as Maryland all of a sudden 6 straight again. The exciting moments, the proud moments, yes, even the hard moments. Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield is here for it all as your healthcare champions, making healthcare more affordable with more choices for care and peace of mind no matter what comes your way. Find the plan right for you at wellmark.com/touchdown. We'll take one quick break here. You are listening to Hawkeye Volleyball from Learfield, presented by Quickstar.
When it comes to your health, you need the full picture. That means the right diagnosis and the right treatment right from the start. I'm Aaron Bose, pediatric neurologist with University of Iowa Healthcare. Here, we're working together every day to advance medicine so you can get the best care. With more research, more clinical trials, and more treatment options than anywhere else in the state, the University of Iowa Healthcare is changing medicine and changing lives. Learn more at uihc.org.
Welcome back to Extreme Arena. I'm John Evans. Maryland leads the match 2-0, lead the third set 11-8. Maryland hitting .412 as a team, led by Sam Sire hitting .500 and led by Sam Schnitta hitting a ridiculous .875. Hawks hitting .080 as a team. Natalie Morovic .333 though, 5 kills. But McSweeney, Butner, 3 kills apiece, but hitting negative .062 and .062. 3 kills for Kaya Mateo, but she's hitting .083, so just generally a struggle. Maryland outdigging the Hawks 32-25, out blocking the Hawks 6.5-5. Where will it come from for the Hawks here to turn it around? Dowler to serve, 11-8 Maryland. Goes at Cole, good pass to Ortega. Outside behind Morovic, Sire, good ball. Ivy misses wide. Russ put up a pretty good set. And we're gonna have a challenge from Coach Adam Hughes about whether the Hawks were in the net or not. See how the net call goes. As it stands, the Hawks stop the run at 6 and make it 11-9. Get up and see if Vesti or Mateo, neither one hit the net there on the final play, so we'll see if maybe somebody was in it earlier, how that worked. Gunter with 7 digs for the Terrapins. Spawn with 7. McGillivray has 6. As again, back row, front row. Maryland getting contribution everywhere. Sydney Dennis with 8 for the Hawks. Kaya Mateo with 5. Natalie Morovic with 4. 3 blocks for Kaya Mateo. Another solid all-around night for her with 3 kills, 6 assists, 5 digs, and 3 blocks. Play at the end, it doesn't look like anyone from the Hawkeyes were in the net, but as I said last night, I'm 98% wrong on these things. First challenge of the match for either team. Each team gets 2. If Coach Hughes is right, he'll keep it. If he's wrong, he'll only have 1 left. Our down referee using his fingers to spread out the screen just like you would on your iPad or your iPhone. And I don't see it on the quick Hawk Vision view. He's looking hard at it. Checking another view, continue to look for more. 11-9 is where the score stands here in the third on Layla Ivy's hitting error. Spinning it again now, checking for a new spot. We're going to confirm the call and give the point to Iowa is what I just gathered from that long recitation from our down referee. He likes to read it back, and funny enough, he said it Maryland, and he was corrected. He'd mentioned beforehand, he goes, I say it all just in case I'm wrong. Coach Hughes will have one challenge left. Ortega will leave. Anna Davis will come in. As the Hawks back to within 2 after a long delay. Kaya Mateo's got the arm pulled back. She was ready to go. Got a good long ice job after that. See how Kaya responds. Mateo hops forward, knocks it. Gunter, good ball to Dowler. Middle. And that was Russ who knocked it over Mateo and past Urquhart. Spawn will come in for Ivy. She'll serve. 12-9 Maryland. Urquhart, good ball. Mateo outside. Morovic. No touch called. 13-9 on the Morovic hitting error. Spawn again. Urquhart, Mateo, Morovic. Right down the line and scores. Touched anyway, so it doesn't really matter. 13-10. As that one went off Schnitta's fingers. Morovic will serve, see if she can claw the Hawks back just a touch closer. Morovic, good drop serve, bad pass. Dowler, good ball to Schnitta, rolls it over. Dug up, Cole, holy high platform to Davis. And that's an off-speed pitch that goes off Russ's hands, drops into the donut. 13-11. Davis with 3 now. Morovic right down the line. Spawn, good ball. Dowler, right side, Schnitta. Boy, the Hawks just haven't had any answer to that at all. 8 kills on 10 swings for Sam Schnitta. Gunter back to serve. 14-11 Terps. Urquhart, good ball to Mateo. Vesti through the block, scores. Off Rohrbach, off Sire, into the scorer's table. 3 for Vesti, Hawks within 2. Vesti buys the opportunity to serve. New Zealand's finest fires it right down the line. Spawn, right side, Schnitta. High off the hands, Hawks will get the ball in the air. Davis has to platform it all the way across to Urquhart, who tips it. Dowler diving play. Gunter steps in. Good ball to Sire off the net. Blocked, covered. Mateo has to take it though. Vesti. Urquhart scores. Rosa Vesti steps in, delivers a great ball to Michelle Urquhart. She scores off the back row, 14-13. Vesti now on the line. Sire, bad pass. Gunter steps in. Big high ball out to Sire. Sharp cross. Vesti on the floor. Urquhart into the crowd. Moravec gets it over. Spawn. Hawks can't get there. Back over Dowler. Schnitt, big swing. Oh, Davis was there to cover. And McSweeney ends up knocking it just over her, trying to just get hands on it. Love the effort, though. 15-13, Maryland. Hawks need a pass. Side it out right away. Engel. Cole. Good ball to Mateo. All the way across to Urquhart. Oh, strong swing. Just misses long. (16-13). Every ace serve for Maryland has been a drop serve right in front of the back row. That is 12. It's 17-13. Hawks need a pass. Don't unwind all the good work. Engel goes short again. Moravec, bad pass. Mateo. Mickey, good swing. Dug up by Spawn. Dowler dumps it and scores. Four straight from Maryland, make it 18-13. And Coach Barnes will use his last timeout. We're getting better at the timeout signals here from the bench to the scorer's table. Hawkeye fans get a taste of game day at your home by stopping by Molly's Cupcakes and picking up your favorite cookie or Rice Krispie treat to satisfy your sweet tooth craving. Molly's Cupcakes, located off Clinton Street in the heart of downtown Iowa City. 18-13, Maryland with 4 in a row here, threatening to put the match away. Quick spin around the Big Ten. Rutgers finished the set strong, but Nebraska completes the sweep, 25-22, 25-15, and 25-12. And again, Michigan State comes back, wins the fifth to beat Penn State, and Illinois kind of rolls Purdue a little bit, 25-18, 25-19, 26-24, and 25-18 were sets 2, 3, and 4. That's a good come from behind victory there for the Fighting Illini. Sire with 10, Schnitt with 9. Neither with a hitting error, so that becomes the Hawkeye quest, is to turn one of them over a little bit. Maryland still hitting .385 for the match. Engel, good serve. Cole, decent pass. Mateo all the way across to Urquhart. Off the block. Dug up by Spawn. Dowler. Sire. 19-13. She's just going right over top of the Hawkeye block. Floats it over. Davis has to take it. Mateo, McSweeney scores. Hawks finally stop the run. At 5, is it too late? 19-14. McGillivray comes in. Engel goes out. Davis goes out. Ortega comes in. Ortega floats it over. Sire, good ball. Slide. Rohrbach. Boy, just rolled it over the Hawkeye block. Didn't do anything powerful, just dumped it right over. Maryland 5 points away from the sweep. Sire to serve. Cole. Ortega. Mateo tips. Dowler's there. Gunter, Ivy, Cole's there. Ortega just knocks it over, didn't mean to. Gunter, Dowler. Hawks get that ball up in the air. Moravec, two-hand push. Rohrbach on the floor. Ortega gets it. Cole. Mateo blocked. Out of bounds, just misses. (20 to 15). That's close. Already has the too late to challenge. Urquhart tried to serve short, left it short. Coach Adam Hughes, when he saw the replay on the screen, I think he would have challenged it, but too late. Zoe Huang in to serve, 21-15 Maryland. Hops forward, Moravec. Ortega, one hand to McSweeney, off the block, scores. (21-16). Cole, good strong serve. Sire, tight pass to the net. Outside, Ivy. Boy, Vesti jumped with the setter. She had to. But then Dowler pushes it all the way across. And that left Ivy one-on-one, and she just drove it home. Dowler back to serve. She's been serving the invisible ball tonight. Sails that one long. 22-17. Can Kaya Moravec, can Kaya Mateo serve up a Hawkeye run? Good ball there, Dowler out of the middle. Block back on the Maryland side. Dowler misplayed it after Russ covers herself. 22-18. Maryland still hitting .372 in this match. Mateo. Good ball from Ivy. It's tight though. And then she hits it in the net. 22-19. Coach Hughes looks at the scoreboard, looks at his team, decides to go ahead and call the timeout as the Hawkeyes hanging around. This is the rotation if you're going to get it. This is how you're going to get it for the Hawks. You've got Schnitta out and you've got Sire in the back row. So those are the two that have done the most and consistent damage for the Hawks, as they have 20 of the 40 kills for Maryland. So with them in the back row, you have a chance. We'll take one more quick break. This is Hawkeye Volleyball from Learfield, presented by Quickstar.
When it comes to your health,
Our mission at Oak Knoll is to provide exceptional retirement living and health services through life care. I'm Steve Rowe, CEO. We are a not-for-profit life plan community and have served the Iowa City area for 57 years. Oak Knoll is located near University of Iowa hospitals and clinics, Kinnick Stadium, Carver Hawkeye Arena, Hancher Auditorium, and downtown Iowa City. Visit our website at oaknoll.com to learn more. We're a proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Go Hawks!
Welcome back to Coralville, Iowa, Extreme Arena. John Evans here as the Hawkeyes try to make a comeback in the third set, extend the match. Maryland took the first two. And the Terps lead set three, 22-19. Iowa on a 3-0 run as they try to extend the match. Mateo to serve for the Hawks. Fires it over. Ivy, good ball. Dowler outside. Ivy blocks it. A little late again, goes off Vesti's hand and over Cole's head, 23-19. Spawn comes in for Ivy, and Sire's back in the front row for Maryland. Jonna Spawn, 8 digs tonight for her. Good serve at Cole. Mateo. Vesti's blocked by Russ. Match point, Maryland. Spawn. Cole, good ball to Mateo. Outside Moravec, has to tip it though. That ball's in the air, but not going to be saved by anyone. Moravec with 7. She'll go back to serve. She'll try to keep the Hawkeye night alive. Good serve, good pass. Dowler outside Sire. Dug by Cole. Mateo tracks it. Moravec from the back. Off hands. Gonna get that in the air. Sire. Big swing, blocked. Dowler covers. Gunter steps in. Blocked right back down. That ball was too tight. Might end up calling that a hitting error on Schnitta, and that would be wrong if they do, but could see it. Hawks don't really care at this point. They'll take the point, 24-21. Moravec fires it over. Dowler. Schnitta off hands and scores. Maryland completes the sweep. They win 25-19, 25-8, and 25-21 here in the third. We'll see if we get Coach Barnes' post-match here. Iowa showed some grit, showed some effort there in the third, but couldn't quite come through. Coach Barnes is going to sneak over here. Got all the cords to fight through, Coach. You got me, Coach?
I got you.
I think we saw a bit of this. Nope, you got to slide the touchpad.
I got you.
We saw some of this last week in Maryland too. The Maryland serve game just had us out of rhythm all night.
Yeah, and that's the whole difference in the match. If we passed the ball decent, we were right in the game. But we just had too many breakdowns. Played almost everybody in the roster trying to find someone who could pass the ball, and got a couple players nicked up, and they're not able to play at high enough level. It's just disappointing because it's a team we can beat, but we just could not pass the ball well enough tonight.
Got another. It looked like you were trying a little bit of everything. How did you 2 nights in a row now with the new 6-2 lineup? What are your first impressions of that one so far?
I don't think the system really matters. It's always about the personnel, about the players executing, and so there's always a 3-man serve receive. Those guys have got to nail it down. We actually won the serve pass yesterday, and didn't put enough balls down on the left side. So today, we actually Natalie hit better. Kate's a little dinged up and couldn't really finish, and then our serve receive let us down. It's a tough one. It's stuff we work on every day. Maryland did it to us at their place. Same thing. We just couldn't pass them.
Yeah, it seemed like there were a lot of the short serves and kind of changing depth a little bit. And just having to back row just had a hard time kind of moving their feet, and making the adjustment.
Yeah, and we know they start serve. That's all we practice. That's all we worked on. They do it the first play and get us. It's just very frustrating. You train it, you show them it, you work on it, but it comes down to personnel. They got to step up and play.
I'll let you get to the locker room, Coach.
Thank you.
We'll get back after it in November. Good luck.
All right, thank you.
Coach Jim Barnes.
Good night, Coach. Good night.
Just sense the frustration there, and you start getting injuries piling up, and then just not quite getting it done the way you want to get it done. But Hawkeyes now will head over to, let me pull out my schedule here real quick. I think we go on the road to Michigan. Hawks head to Michigan. We'll play at Michigan Friday night, 5:30 on Big Ten Plus. At Michigan State then on Saturday night. So November 3rd, November 4th, we'll invade Michigan. Quick wrap up of the stats. Maryland hits 337 for the match. Sam Sire, 11 kills, hits 440. Sam Schnitta hits 769, 10 kills, 13 errors. They ended up giving that attack error to Sydney Dowler. I'm not sure that will stand once they scrutinize that one. Layla Ivy had 9 kills for the Terps. 32 assists dished out by Dowler, 7 digs for Lily Gunter, 9 for Jonna Spawn, 5 blocks for Anastasia Russ. For the Hawks, Natalie Morovic, 7 kills, hit 294, did a really nice job, had 5 digs, an ace serve. Delaney McSweeney ended up with 5 with a couple digs. Caitlin Butner, 3, Anna Davis, 3, Michelle Urquhart, 3, Kaya Mateo, 3, and Rosa Vesti with 3. Give 12 assists to Bailey Ortega, 10 to Kaya Mateo. Kaya also had 6 digs and 3 blocks, and give 5 blocks to Rosa Vesti. Maryland 42 kills, Iowa 28. 12 ace serves to 2. Maryland wins that category. 6 errors for Maryland, 3 for the Hawks. 8 blocks to 7. Maryland wins that category. And 39 digs to 31. Maryland wins that category. That will do it for me here in Extreme Arena. I'm John Evans. Thanks for listening. Again, tune in next week as we go to Michigan for another tough Big Ten battle. Thank you for listening. Appreciate your time. This has been Hawkeye Volleyball from Learfield, presented by Quickstar.
Thank you. On the Hawkeye Sports Network from Learfield, this has been Iowa Hawkeye Volleyball, brought to you by Iowa Corn. You might think Iowa just grows corn, but the truth is corn grows Iowa. Brought to you by Iowa's corn farmers of the Iowa Corn Growers Association and the Iowa Corn Promotion Board. Wellmark, you're listening to healthy coverage of the Iowa Hawkeyes from Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield, University of Iowa Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives, and by Homewood Suites and Home 2. Hawk fans, experience your home away from home at Coralville's finest all-suite hotels. The preceding has been a Learfield presentation on the Hawkeye Sports Network.